Okay, guys, in this example, we are going to also solve this equation, this quadratic equation by factoring, but this is going to be more difficult. So let's go through it. So first of all, this equation is not ready. What do I mean by it's not ready to solve by factoring? The right-hand side here is not 0. So this is definitely not 0, so you cannot proceed. So you're going to have to move all the terms to the other side. So that means subtract 9m and also subtract 5. So that will give you 2m squared, and then these two guys are going to cancel, and these two guys are going to cancel. So then what will happen is that you're going to subtract 9m and subtract 5. Remember, you have to do the same thing to both sides. So that effectively moves these two terms to the other side and switches their signs. And on the right-hand side, we now have 0, so we are good to go. Now, this one is kind of difficult to solve by factoring because the leading coefficient is not 1. Another method that we are going to consider later is solving it by a quadratic formula. To me, quadratic formula would work better here because it's easier, but I can also show you how to do this if you just want to do it by trial and error. So that's what I would do here. So you are thinking about two factors that would multiply and give you 2m minus 9, 2m squared minus 9m minus 5. So in this case, 2m squared, you can separate it as 2m multiplied by m. So think of foiling this and getting this expression, right? So 2m times m would be 2m squared. So we got that. And then the numbers should multiply to negative 5. So that means that it's either going to be negative 1 over here and maybe positive 5 over here, or the signs could switch, and you will have to check this by foiling. So 2m squared works, but then it's going to be plus 10m minus 1m, but that's positive 9m, so that doesn't work. Okay, so that maybe then this is going to be a plus and this is going to be a minus. Would that work? So this is 2m squared minus 10m plus 1m minus 5. Yes, so that does work. So if you FOIL this, you will see that you get 2m squared minus 10m plus 1m minus 5, and these two guys do simplifies to negative 9m, so it looks like I got this correct. Okay, so let's see if we can rewrite this here. So this would be 2m squared minus 9m minus 5. And we did figure it out by just trial and error. So this is 2m plus 1, m minus 5. Okay, now we are going to separate this equation into two. So whenever we have the 0 on the right-hand side and we got two factors that multiply to 0, that means either the first factor is 0 or the second factor is 0. Okay, so solving that, this one we just add 5 to both sides, so we'll get m equals 5. And on the other side, we're going to subtract 1 from both sides and then divide both sides by 2. So that should give me negative 1/2. Okay, so that gives me the two solutions, negative 1/2 and 5. Now, I do want to check this out. So how do I do that? Well, I need to plug both of these numbers into the original equation. Now, because I don't have a 0 on the right-hand side, I will have to figure it out on the left and on the right. So first, let's plug in negative 1/2 of 4m. That will plug that into the left-hand side. Now, let's plug in negative 1/2 to the right-hand side. Okay, because the two are the same, that means that negative 1/2 is a solution. The other one is 5. So let's see if we can plug 5 into the left-hand side and also 5 into the right-hand side. And do we get the same answer? Yes, we do, which means that we got this correct.